Well, thank you, Governor Hochul, Senator Gillibrand, and all my great colleagues. We are working all three levels of government. And why it's such a large, impressive anomaly of people get here. Because this man came. This man right here came with, thank you, without anyone having to hock him, or that's a Brooklyn word, or bother him to come. So, Mr. President, it is my distinct honor to welcome you to Queens, a bustling borough of over 2 million New Yorkers with staggering diversity and infinite talent, equal parts passion and compassion. Where's Donovan? There he is. Now, you being here today, Mr. President, is a hallmark of your hands-on presidency. Not just sitting in Washington, but seeing and hearing people's trouble, and then acting decisively to help, not the least of which is by promptly approving a major disaster declaration, quicker than any president has ever done. And we are so, so grateful. Now, perhaps nowhere else reflects the diversity of New York and our nation than Queens, where hundreds of languages, hundreds, are spoken every single day. From Archie Bunker to LL Cool J to Aquafina. Queens literally has it all. Not to mention some of the best arepas, Vindaloo, Moussaka, Carbonara, and Guinness on the planet. As a congressman, my district included parts of Queens. We have LL Cool J. Calm down. As a congressman, my district included parts of Queens, so this community is near and dear to my heart. And it pains us so to see and witness the loss of life and property. It pains us deeply to read the stories of neighbors we lost in the storm. Mr. President, less than 2 miles from where we're standing, in Woodside, 2 parents, Ang Lama and Ming Ma Sherpa, perished, along with their toddler son, Lobsang Lama, as water rushed into their basement apartment. Lobsang was 14 months old, a little beautiful boy gone. Gone. The same brutal story repeated itself across New York as Ida dumped a record amount of rain. People trapped in their own homes. In a matter of minutes, a place of safety and refuge became a coffin. Mr. President, we're so thankful that you're here, not just to see for yourself the destruction and damage wrought by Ida, but also to deliver the prompt aid we urgently need. This community is hurting. We've lost loved ones. We've lost homes. We've lost small businesses, and even small things, the marriage albums, the mementos, the pictures that can never be replaced no matter how much financial help we're able to get people. Leaves a hole in your heart, a hole in your heart. Now, in the short term, of course, we need the federal aid to staunch the bleeding and rebuild stronger and more resilience than before. And Mr. President, I thank you for heeding my call and that of Senator Gillibrand and the call of Governor Hochul and my colleagues in the New York delegation, many of whom are here, who did such a great job for New York. Let's have the congressional delegation. A round of applause for them. And we all work to speedily get public assistance, which goes to the city and localities, individual assistance, grants, not loans, of up to $36,000 per individual, and small business support that will unlock aid to many homeowners and businesses who need it. But my friends, as you know, Mr. President, we cannot stop there. Our climate is changing in ways that are undeniable, that are accelerating, that are caused by humans, that are devastating communities here in Queens and across America with increasing unfortunate frequency. The last time this much rain fell on New York City was just 11 days before Ida, when Tropical Storm Henri deluged New York City and Long Island, only 2 months after Tropical Storm Fred ravaged upstate New York. Let me repeat that. In the span of just 1 week, New York City saw two once-in-a-century storms. 1 week. This is not normal. This is not normal. And that's why we so urgently need, Mr. President, your big and bold Build Back Better plan. We must attack the cancer of climate change that is driving these destructive storms. That means protecting our frontline communities that bear the brunt of pollution and decarbonizing our economy ASAP and implementing a just transition fueled by American workers being paid a fair wage. We need to prepare for the next storm and the one following that, and in doing so, ensure our investments help create a more resilient New York for this generation and future generations. Build Back Better has very ambitious goals. Reducing 50% of carbon that goes into the atmosphere by 2030 and 80% clean electricity by that year as well. This is your way, Mr. President. So proud of what you have done, so impressed to boldly and courageously confront the challenges we face, be they climate change, racial and economic inequity, or disaster response, and in the process, to build a healthier, a more unified, a more just, and a more robust United States of America. So without further ado, let me welcome the man who will lead us out of darkness of this present moment and help us achieve a brighter future for Queens, for New York, and the whole United States of America, our great president, Joseph Robinette Biden.